Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, welcome. Please don't forget to subscribe. In this channel we talk about the law of attraction, spirituality and self-development, and today I'm talking about what I've learned from the law of attraction. I was introduced to the law of attraction in 2018, early 2018, and ever since my life has changed. My life has never been the same ever since I was introduced to the law of attraction, and I've learned so much through this simple law. Firstly, what I've learned is that you need to be aware of your surroundings and what you let in your conscious mind, your subconscious and conscious mind, because your conscious mind is like a garden. So it's like you planting things to your subconscious mind, and those things end up manifesting in your life, or you become those things that you implement or you take in. So I've learned that like the outside world is too loud, and sometimes we just like so occupied with everything, like distractions that are outside us, that we are not aware of the things that we take in or the things that we let into our subconscious mind. And then we wonder after like a long time why certain things keep manifesting. It's because we're busy living on autopilot. We are not aware of the things that we're letting in our subconscious mind or our conscious mind. So you are the gardener of your subconscious mind. Do you allow the things, whatever you sow or do not sow, you will reap? I think that's like a Bible scripture, like what you sow you reap, or it's just a quote. I've heard it so many times, but I've also learned that through the law of attraction, like what you let in will come out, like what you focus on will come out, like you will manifest those things. So like that's one lesson that I've learned from the law of attraction, is that you need to be aware of your surrounding and your consumptions of like whatever content you consume. It will come back, it will come out. So like that one was the first one. Be aware, like the distractions that you have, like limit the distractions. So I had to learn to limit my distractions, the things that were being distracting me, because the minute you silence the outside world, you become in touch with yourself. You are more like aware of what's happening, because the universe is always trying to talk to you. It's always like sending you messages. What I've noticed is that like before I learned about the law of attraction, I will find myself like, let's say I'm with a friend and we're talking about someone, and then a few minutes later you see this person and you're just like, what, wait, we were just talking about this person, like why are they here? Or you talk about something and then you start seeing it everywhere. Like, so like that's when I realized like, oh, so the law of attraction was always there. It's just like I didn't know it was the law of attraction until it was brought to my attention. And also like just being away, and then like limiting the things, and just like acknowledging, because like the universe also tries to communicate with us through synchronicities, through dreams, your intuition, like these things we were born with. But then as we grow up, it's like they are being silenced, or we pay less attention to them because of so much is happening around us. So the minute you silence those things, those distractions, you become aware. Like I know that like I dream a lot. I have like really like dreams that have messages in them, and then I will wake up and either like they are a warning, like okay, something is about to happen, you need to prepare yourself for this, or something amazing is about to happen, or it's a message for someone else. I get those dreams. Like my intuition is like really like high ever since I was introduced to the law of attraction, and I've cut so many distractions, and I am more in touch with myself. I am more in tune with myself. I am more in tune even with like what I feel. Another thing that the law of attraction has taught me is the power of thoughts and emotions. When they are combined, there is such powerful energy there. Like when you think of something and then you include emotion with that, it's so powerful. It's like when you're feeling, let's say you're thinking like really bad thoughts, and then you keep thinking more bad thoughts, and then you start like feeling that, and then it's just like so powerful, and then you end up attracting something bad towards you, or like you end up crying or feeling like really bad, it just like ruins your mood. That's like one example of the power of your thoughts with combined with emotions. Another one is just like feeling good and then thinking like really good thoughts. Also just like it's the power of like the combination. It's just, it doesn't have to be like negative things, it could be good things. It's just like up to you. You decide those things that you want to focus on. And I realized that often when I want something, when I think about it so much and then I include like emotion with that, like usually I manifest those things. I literally end up experiencing something like that. Another thing that I've learned from the law of attraction is that the universe is listening. So whatever you say to you or to yourself, you are listening. So you need to be careful of the things that you say to yourself, even to other people, because like whatever you say manifest. We are like all one, we are connected. So what you say to, if you're wishing someone else bad things, they will also happen to you, because we are all connected, we are all one. So be careful of the things that you say, be careful of your words, watch what you say, because if you wish something bad for someone, it's also going to happen to you, because we are one and you are listening. So if you say bad things to yourself or you think bad thoughts, you are listening and those things will happen. So rather like focus on the good thoughts, focus on good things, focus on what you want to manifest, and watch how the universe, God, spirit will deliver those things. So that's another thing that I've learned from the law of attraction. I want to tell you guys a little story about my experience. 2017, like I've been living alone about 8 years now, and I am a homebody. I literally don't like going out and whatnot. I mean, I don't mind, but like it's not something that I would like suggest. Not unless someone says, hey, do you want to go out for movies, do you want to go out, I wouldn't be like, hey, I wouldn't be the one who initiates like going out. So like being a person who like staying at home, I really like enjoyed my own company, and I would like watching a lot of TV. And I was addicted to these crime channels, ID Extra and Crime. I don't know what it's called. Crime, yeah, the crime channels. I just know like there's two of them. There's ID Extra one and there's the crime channel. I used to watch a lot of those shows, and like they were always like about like people who were killed and like the investigation. I used to be so in tuned, like watching those shows. I would be so invested in them, and literally that's all I watched all the time. Not unless they're repeating a show that I know and I'm just like, okay, fine, I know how they solve this case, then I will tune into maybe Disney Channel. I would just like flip on those two channels. And then in end of 2017, my sister was admitted to the hospital, my grandpa was in the hospital, and beginning of 2018 my grandpa like passed away. And then this weekend we were burying my grandpa, and then the next week my sister passes away. And then see, like literally like it was a space of weeks that I was in like funerals for family members. And same year, there was like my sister and my grandpa like were like January, February they, and then June of the same year 2018 my cousin who I grew up with, like we grew up in the same house, also passed away. And then when I finally was, I don't like, that might have been their time that they had to go, but then it just took me back like to think that maybe like this, me experiencing so much death, it's because I was focused on these channels that were always talking about people dying, things like happening to people, watching people, like feeling, because like your energy, you are so engaged to the shows, like your energy is just in the shows. You even miss them if you're not watching them, because like they have become a part of you. So I was like, after that, like after I was introduced to this, and then I realized that maybe I am the one who invited this bad energy to me. Like I had to experience it firsthand instead of me watching other people experience losing their loved ones. In 1 year I lost 3 family members, and it was just like the worst. And then I became so paranoid, because I was just like, the things that you watch literally affect your life. They become a part of your life somehow. And like right now, if you with me and then you tune into that channel, I'll literally leave the room. I am so paranoid of those channels ever since my experience. This was could have been just a coincidence or whatever, but like I don't even want to find out why it happened. I just know that like just the power of the energy and the things that we consume. So that was a lesson that I learned, and I don't want to learn it again. So that's why I always like advise you guys, like on my other videos, that be careful of the things you watch, because they really do affect your life, because you are planting something in your subconscious mind. You are planting something in this garden that is your life, so you will reap what you sow. And I have learned my lesson not to watch these things. The only thing I do watch that is still bad is horror movies, but I tend to laugh. So I don't know what's twisted humor is in that, because I just know that it's acting, and like the horror movies these days are really bad. Like they're so bad. So I laugh when I watch those, but like also I just try to limit them as well. I just rather not even watch TV at all. So yeah, that's one thing. Like that's my story. I just thought I should share that with you guys, so you know that I am talking from experience. I am not just mumbling and saying things. Another thing I learned from the law of attraction is that you can read as many books as you want about the law of attraction, changing your life, whatever. You can watch so many movies. You can literally take so much information. But if you do not implement the things that you learn from these motivational speakers, these movies, these books that you read, you're wasting your time. You're wasting time, because you can learn this information. You can have this amazing information that can literally change your life. But if you do not implement those things, nothing will change. Your life will still be the same. You will just be a person with more information on how to change your life, but nothing would happen. So that just like know that you can learn as much as you want about the law of attraction, but if you don't implement those things, it's not gonna happen. So my one method of like implementing the law of attraction, which I have shared with you guys, is about the scripting one, where I script things that I want, and like most of the time those things happen. So it's scripting. Like there's so many methods as well. The law of attraction just teaches you patience and consistency, that like you need to build momentum. So you need to continue wanting those things, continue, because like just like I said, you can't like now plant a seed today and expect to for it to harvest on the same day. You plant and then you wait, you continue watering it, you continue doing something good, focusing. So if you just like plant a good thought today and then expect that tomorrow you must feel good, like seriously, I mean it can happen, but like seriously, you like the law of attraction just teaches you patience, consistency. Just keep being consistent, because you know everything sometimes takes time. Some things just happen like so quick, you know. So that's also what I've learned from the law of attraction. Also what I've learned from the law of attraction is the power of a placebo, like placebo effect. I have crystals. Like I just bought like a few. These are just rocks. Well, you know, they're rocks. Like people have given them like definitions saying that they have certain energies and all of that. Like they are just like rocks. So like the law of attraction taught me like about the power of placebo effect, because when I hold this rock, like they say I'm feeling sad and upset, and then I take those rose quartz and I just like hold it, I feel good. Literally it will take like a minute or so, and then like I will calm down, my heart calms down, because it's the energy that I have put in this rock, like the placebo that I get from this. I don't know if it's a placebo or the energies from these rocks really work, from these crystals. Sorry, I'm calling them rocks, but they are. But from these crystals, like they have energy. So like for me, believing that this crystal has this energy, and then when I hold it, I feel a certain way. Maybe someone else who doesn't believe just sees a pink rock, but I see this rose quartz that this has this nice loving energy, and when I hold it, I feel good, I feel love, I feel calm, I feel so amazing when I hold this rose quartz. Even when, like, let's say I'm having a bad dream, I just hold it and then I will like go back to sleep. Like I wake up from a bad dream, it stays next to my bedstand, so I always have it close to me. I remember when I first met my boyfriend, like, he didn't know what was this, so like he was laughing and being like, okay, so we're fighting and you said, and this is what you're gonna hold and rock. it's just like because he didn't know what it was about, so I had to like explain to him. But like yeah, so also the law of attraction taught me about the placebo effect. Anyways, guys, I was trying not to make this video really long. I have such an exciting video coming for you guys next week. I hope to see you there. Take care and namaste.